Man, welcome back everyone to the channel. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. This is, for myself, I don't know how I'm ordering everything for the week and for the season, but for myself, this is the last video, the last reaction that I am filming for this year's Halloween season. So thank you all so much for watching alongside with me. Like I said, I don't know if schedule-wise this will be the last video on the schedule, but for myself, it's the end, you know? So, and here at the end of the road, we are going to listen to Stan Rogers. We're going to listen to the track, The Witch of the Westmorland, which I think this is a cover. Originally it was written by Archie Fisher. So we're going to go ahead and end it out with this. I've never heard of Stan Rogers. It looks like he is Canadian. Where is he from? Which part of Canada? Is he from? Vancouver, Ontario, Toronto, Nova Scotia, it looks like, maybe. No, he says he was raised in Ontario. Okay, but grew up apparently around Nova Scotia. Anyways, never heard of him, but we're going to go ahead and give it a listen. The Witch of Westmorland. Let's go ahead and get it. Ba-boom.
Was the wounded knight that bore the rowan shield. Loud and cruel were the raven's cries that feasted on the field, saying that water cold and clear will never clean your wound. There's none but the witch of the Westmorland can make thee heal and soon. So turn your stallion's head till his red mane flies in the wind, and the rider of the moon goes by, and the bright star falls behind. And clear was the paling moon when his shadow passed him by. Below the hill were the brightest stars when he heard the owlet cry, saying, "Why do you ride this way? And wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmorland who dwells by the winding mere. It's weary by the Owl's water and the misty Breakford way, till through the cleft of the Kirkston Pass the winding water lay."
Awesome.
"Lie down, me brindle town, and rest ye, me good grey hawk, and thee, my steed, may graze thy fill, for I must dismount and walk. But come when you hear my horn, and answer swift the call, for I fear the sun will rise this morn, you will serve me best of all. And it's down to the water's brim he's borne the rowan shield, and the golden rod he has cast in to see what the lake might yield. And what rose she from the lake, and fast and fleet went she, one half the form of a maiden fair, with a jet black mare's body. And loud, long and shrill he blew, till his steed was by his side. And swiftly he did ride, saying, "Course well, me brindle town, fetch me the jet black mare, stoop and strike me good grey hawk, and bring me the maiden fair." thy silvery sword. Lay down thy rowan shield, for I see by the briny blood that flows you've been wounded in the field. And she stood in a gown of the velvet blue, bound round with a silver chain. And she's kissed his pale lips once and twice, and 3 times round again. And she's bound his wound with the golden rod, full fast in her arms he lay. And he has risen hale and soon with the sun high in the day. She said, ride with your brindled hounds at heel, and your good grey hawk in hand. There's none can harm the knight who's laid with the witch of the Westmorland.
Okay. Gotta give it up. You gotta. It's always good to listen to a well-sung, a well-laid-out folktale like that, and especially following the lyrics, following the story, and letting it spin. The story is fun. I like mythology and fables and things like that, so that's already a win. But great singing. I'm really enjoying his voice. Singing. Hold on, let me find it. All right, so I don't have whoever's lead singing. I mean, I think it's Stan Rogers, but everyone is, contributing vocals to this track or this album. So I'm just going to assume it's Stan Rogers himself that's singing. What a lovely voice, just filled with warmth. Great storyteller. Makes me feel like a kid sitting at the campfire and just letting this person sing and speak to me, telling me these tales of old and legends of the land and these urban myths and all these things. Like, I love it. That's a great kind of campfire song. The addition of violin is actually gorgeous. That's Garnett Rogers doing that. Lots of strings, lots of guitars, lots of just melody, sounds, feels, tall tales told by tall men. I don't know their height, but regardless, like, isn't this an enjoyable song? And then when lyrically, I have to find the line, but when I thought it was a mermaid, but he says body of a mare, so I don't know, a half woman, half horse thing. Whenever he gets the half woman, half horse thing, the guitar really strikes and rings out at that moment, which just makes this feel so exciting. It's like fishing, except you're centauring. I guess. Anyways, really, really strong performance, and that was a live version, which is the only version I could find. So really, really well played, really, really well sung. That was good. The lyrics here, which I didn't catch every single facet of the story, but I did get the ending. Pale was the wounded knight that bore the rowan shield. Loud and cruel were the raven's cries that feasted on the field, saying, "Beck water cold and clear will never clean your wound. There's none but the witch of the Westmorland can make thee hale and soon." So turn your stallion's head till his red mane flies in the wind, and the rider of the moon goes by, and the bright star falls behind him. And clear was the paling moon when his shadow passed by him. Below the hills were the brightest stars when he heard the owlet cry. So it seems, from what I can gather, that he's mortally injured and he's looking for aid. And this raven says, "Hey, I know this woman. I know this witch. I guess in Westmorland that can help you out." Let's see. Saying, "Why do you ride this way, and wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmorland that dwells by the winding mere, and it's wary by the Ullswater and the misty brick fern way. So there's some old English language in here, so I'm kind of thrown off sometimes. Till throughout the cleft in the Kirkstane Pass the winding water lay. He said, lie down by brindled hound and rest ye, my good grey hawk, and thee my steed may graze thy fill, for I must dismount and walk." So he's going to let his horse eat, and he's going to go walk. I'm trying to translate in real time. "But come when you hear my horn and answer swift the call, for I fear ere the sun will rise this morn, ye will serve me best of all." Because he says, he's basically thinking that the crow, that raven, whatever is talking to him is going to eat him, since it was eating the other dead bodies on the field. I think that's what he's saying. And it's down to the water's brim he's borne the rowan shield, and the goldenrod he has cast in to see what the lake might yield. And wet she rose from the lake, and that's when the guitar really strikes. And fast and fleet went she, one half the form of a maiden fair, with a jet black mare's body. I guess she's a centaur. At first I was thinking like it was going to be like a mermaid, but no, I guess not. And loud, long, and shrill he blew till his steed was by his side. High overhead the grey hawk flew, and swiftly did he ride, saying, "Course well, my brindled hound, and fetch me the jet black mare. Stoop and strike, my good grey hawk, and bring me the maiden fair." So he's telling the dog, he's telling the hawk, go get her. Bring her back to me. She said, "Pray, sheathe thy silvery sword, lay down thy rowan shield." She's saying, don't kill me. You don't need to do that. For I see by thy... For I see by the briny blood that flows, you've been wounded in the field. And she stood in a gown of velvet blue, bound round with a silver chain, and she kissed his pale lips once, and twice, and 3 times round again. And she's bound his wounds with the golden rod, full fast in her arms he lay. And he has risen hale and sound with the sun high in the day. She said, "Ride with your brindled hound at heel, and your good grey hawk in hand. There's none can harm the knight who's lain with the witch of the Westmorland." Well, he was going to kill her because he thought that's what needed to happen, I guess, to get healed. And then she's like, no. We just need to hang out. To put it lightly, we just need to hang out. No. You will never be harmed again. Yeah, as long as I'm with you. Don't worry about that. Anyways, this was a fun song to listen to. A little folk tale to end the Halloween season. So hope that you guys enjoyed the music. Thank you so much for listening alongside with me. Hope that you enjoyed all the choices for this past week or so. And I know originally I said, I really didn't have a lot of time, and I really didn't. But originally I had said, like, I'm going to try and do, like, maybe 4 recommendations that you guys have. But, I stretched it out a little bit. See? Sometimes I try to, like, do more. So, obviously I couldn't do every one suggestion, but I tried to have a nice range. Anyways, let me know what you thought of the track in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all later. Bye.